Well, artistic name is Lucifer. Obviously my full name is a different one, but I will not say that. And yeah, I'm 19 years old at the moment, and I've been working, well, living with art all my life basically, ever since I've been 5. Before that I lived in Germany on a trailer park. Well, at the age of 14 I had my first exhibition where I sold some of my drawings, and I think it was still rather hard for me to understand that it was actually my work and that was being sold. It was kind of, well, it was obviously new to me, but I think at that point in time I didn't still really understand that I was actually an artist professionally, or could be. But then with another 2 or 3 exhibitions and selling some more work, I got used to the idea of actually professionally doing art. Well, I am still going to art school. I'm in college at the moment, 4th year, foundation year, to then apply for university. I'm planning on taking a year out to do business because it's, well, university is supposed to make me able to, or give me the opportunity to then start doing business in the art world. But as I can do that already and have done before, I think it would be more useful for me to concentrate on creating works and selling them and talking to people, rather than going to university to then in 4 years time start doing this. I think, well, I know that drawing primarily I learned from both of them. After I left school in year 7, I, well, didn't have much to do in school. Didn't really teach me much. It was interesting. I was relatively good, but as I then started becoming interested in art, the art classes in school were rather boring because we didn't do anything. We were cutting things out and what's not. It was not very interesting. So I left school and they taught me drawing, and from then on I would basically say everything I can do I learned from them. Not just through them telling me, but also through looking at them working, living with it, watching all the processes. I've caught up on a lot. I'm trying to develop own style and yeah, do my own thing, but obviously all of it is influenced by their work and how they make their art. I think there is one difference that came to, well, because I'm in college and I talk with all my friends and all the other students there, and we do talk about art, and for us, or for everyone there, art somehow seems something unexplainable, which I don't think is right, and I think that is one of the big differences. Because if I talk to my dad or my mum about art, they have their reasons, they have explanations, they have things they thought about in the process and all that. And when we sit in college, the kind of difference is, well, if you don't understand it, then it is art. And I don't think that's the right explanation for art. I think there is obviously a lot of reasons why someone did something, how they came to the idea, and but yeah, this generation somehow seems to think that if it's not, if you can't understand it, then it is art. Painting is very interesting. Painting is something that in the beginning scared me a little, to be honest, because I started drawing mostly and I became very confident with that, and I do see, well, from what I've seen, painting somehow is losing, well, it's losing painting. There is not much painting out there anymore. I mean, I do see interesting things, but painting is like video, for example, used as a media to create, so to speak, artwork. And from learning with my parents, I know that painting is not to create something. Obviously, in the end, you'll have a finished painting, but the process of painting is the actual art. And I think that's got lost over the time. Yes, I have experimented with a lot of artwork. I've also, or with art forms, different medias. In college we have to anyway, but also personally with my parents, we've done a lot of sculpture, videos, photography, analog photography as well as digital. So I do have an open mind to everything, and I actually enjoy combining most different medias. Yes, partially I would like to be an artist of my time, but also I would like to, for my art to be timeless. I don't, in that case I would say I don't care about myself. I can create things that are related to political situations now, but the image or the artwork itself should be able to be seen and understood regardless of the time. In 1,000 years time, 1,000 years past, wherever someone would look at it, it should be interesting. Well, I feel very confident with working with isophoenic arts. As well, knowing Jason, he's very friendly and very inspiring in a way, because he's rather personal to me, and I think also to all his other artists. But it was always hard for me to talk to someone on just a business level, just a sales level, just a public level, because, well, my art isn't just for the public, it's obviously also personal, so the relationship to a working partner should also be relatively personal. Now, obviously not too personal, but in a way it's I'm very confident in working with him and trusting him to do what he obviously knows is best for me, as I don't. I mean, I have not studied business, I have not done business for a very long time, so I wouldn't know much about it. Yes, well, I'm Lucifer, and Jason obviously invited me to the show and offered to show some of my works. So I brought these two works down.
And what are the works of?
Well, this is an old master copy, obviously with some of my own inventions with it, but it's basically me learning painting and copying old masters to learn their way of painting.